whatever the arrangement is or the child's position on that arrangement, that is a modifiable principle. Hello everyone. For today's Murphy Law Monday, I want to touch on the topic of when is custody modifiable. A lot of people think that they can just modify a custody order or agreement at any time for any reason. But I would like to provide you with unsolicited facts that modifying custody is actually more difficult than establishing custody in an initial case. Modifying custody has a high burden. It requires that there be not just a change, but a material change that affects the well-being of the minor child. And it's not about you, it's not about the other party, it's about the child. So for those of you who are considering moving or have been notified that the other party is considering moving, that moving and those parameters around moving, how it's going to affect the child is what the court is concerned about. They're not concerned about the fact that you got a job or you got a new opportunity. They're concerned about how are we going to make all of this come together to positively affect the child and the arrangement that the child is used to. I also think another big one that comes up for modification cases is a situation where the child gets older. Sometimes children get older and they have an opinion. So when they were 2 and 3 years old and they couldn't even address the court because they were too young, they didn't care. The court didn't care much about what their opinion was about whether they wanted mommy or daddy. Now, when they're 14 and 15 and they have the ability to address the court and say, well, I want to stay with dad because he lives closer to my basketball practice. He attends it with me. I have a better relationship, honestly, with him because mommy's always working. Whatever the arrangement is or the child's position on that arrangement, that is a modifiable principle. If the child's position has changed, I would say confidently that that is a basis to at least file a modification. What is not a basis for a modification? The custody changes or the custody schedule just isn't working for you anymore, or you just want to change it because you want more time. You have to have some backing around it. If you could imagine, there are thousands of families who want to change it because they want more time. But I would say that unless something that has happened that affects the child's life and well-being overall has occurred, you do not have a basis for a modification, unfortunately. I just wanted to give you guys that tidbit. If you're in need of legal services in the state of Maryland or in the District of Columbia, please give my office a call, 240-493-9116 and www.amurphylegal.com. Thank you.